Beneath Germany's polished image lies a world of strange borders, the world's narrowest street, and record-breaking extremes. There's a town sparkling with space diamonds, a city that literally glows in two colors from orbit, and even a region that's still volcanically active today. These are the geography facts you won't find in textbooks. And by the end, you'll never look at Germany the same way again. Let's get started. Number 1. One German state is bigger than some countries. Germany is made up of 16 federal states, and the largest of them, Bavaria, is massive. With an area of over 70,000 square kilometers, it's larger than countries like Ireland, Croatia, or Switzerland. If Bavaria were an independent country, it would rank as the 22nd in Europe by area. And with 13 million people, it would be more populous than countries like Greece, Portugal, or Sweden. Bavaria isn't just a cultural heartland of Germany. It's a geographic and economic powerhouse that could easily be mistaken for a country of its own. Number 2. Berlin glows in two tones from space. At night, satellite images reveal something incredible about Berlin. The city glows in two different colors, a warm orange in the east and a cooler white in the west. This striking divide is a leftover from the Cold War era. East Berlin, once controlled by the Soviet Union, used older sodium vapor streetlights which emit an orange glow. West Berlin, influenced by Western powers, installed modern white halogen or LED lights. Even though the city was reunified in 1989, this difference in lighting remains visible from space, a glowing reminder of Berlin's divided past. Number 3. Germany and Belgium share one of the weirdest borders. Along the Germany-Belgium border lies the defunct Vennbahn Railway, which once cut through German territory. After World War I, the railway was awarded to Belgium, but several German villages on the other side were left stranded. This created a bizarre situation where Germany now has 5 tiny exclaves entirely surrounded by Belgium, separated only by the narrow strip of former railway. It's one of the strangest and most complex border arrangements in the world. Number 4. There is a town split between two countries. The town of Görlitz in Germany is split by the Neisse River, which forms part of the border with Poland. On one side lies Görlitz in Germany. On the other, its Polish counterpart, Zgorzelec. It was divided after World War II when borders shifted westward. Today, the two sides are in different countries, speak different languages, and use different currencies, but they still share a common history and culture. Thanks to the Schengen Agreement, people can now walk across a pedestrian bridge connecting the two halves without any border checks, making it one of Europe's most unique cross-border towns. Number 5. There's a piece of Germany inside Switzerland. The town of Busingen am Hochrhein is a German enclave completely surrounded by Switzerland. Politically, it belongs to Germany, but economically, it's integrated with Switzerland. Locals use Swiss francs, have Swiss phone numbers, and even follow Swiss laws for many daily matters. To visit the rest of Germany, residents must cross international borders in every direction, making Busingen one of the strangest geopolitical oddities in Europe. Number 6. Germany has a mountain made of trash. One of Germany's most unusual mountains isn't natural at all. It's man-made and built entirely from trash. Known as Monte Scherbellino in Stuttgart, or Schuttberg in other cities, these artificial hills were formed from the rubble of bombed-out buildings after World War II. In fact, nearly every major German city has one. These debris mountains, some over 40 meters high, were covered with soil and trees and turned into parks and forests. Today, they serve as peaceful green spaces. Yet beneath the surface lies a powerful reminder of the destruction of war and the resilience of rebuilding. Number 7. Germany has the world's tallest church. Standing at a staggering 161.5 meters, Ulm Minster holds the title of the tallest church in the world. This soaring Gothic cathedral has dominated the skyline of Ulm since the late 1800s and remains an architectural marvel. But this record won't last forever. Once completed, Barcelona's Sagrada Familia is set to overtake it by about 11 meters, reaching 172.5 meters. Until then, Ulm Minster continues to rise above all others, both in height and historical significance. Number 8. There is a town built on diamonds. In the heart of Bavaria lies Nördlingen, a picturesque medieval town with an out-of-this-world origin. It was built inside a 15-million-year-old meteor crater, formed when a massive asteroid slammed into the Earth. The impact created shocked quartz and millions of microscopic diamonds, embedding them into the local stone. Today, Many of Nördlingen's buildings are constructed from this glittering rock, meaning you're literally walking through a town built with diamonds. Number 9. Germany has more than 1,000 rivers. Germany is home to over 1,000 rivers, from mighty waterways to small streams that weave through its diverse landscapes. The most famous is the Rhine River, one of Europe's longest and busiest rivers, flowing through industrial hubs, vineyards, and castles. But there are many others like the Elbe, Danube, and Weser, each playing a vital role in transportation, ecology, and culture. Number 10. Germany can be colder than Siberia. Hidden in the Bavarian Alps near the Lake Funtensee lies Germany's coldest spot. In 2001, temperatures there plunged to a staggering -45.9 degrees Celsius, colder than many parts of Siberia. This extreme cold happens because Funtensee sits in a deep mountain basin where cold air gets trapped, creating a natural refrigerator. Number 11. One of the hottest places is also in Bavaria. Bavaria isn't just home to Germany's coldest spots, it also includes some of its hottest. In places like Kitzingen, temperatures can soar above 40 degrees Celsius during summer heat waves. What's truly remarkable is that Bavaria has recorded an extreme temperature difference of 86.2 degrees Celsius between its coldest and hottest spots. Number 12. Germany has a volcanically active region. Germany isn't just about forests and rivers. It also has a volcanically active region known as the Eifel Volcanic Field in the west. Though the volcanoes there haven't erupted for thousands of years, scientists have detected underground magma movement and gas emissions, meaning the area is still geologically alive. If the volcanoes were to awaken, it would be one of Europe's rare volcanic eruptions. But for now, the region's volcanic history is visible in its crater lakes, volcanic cones, and unique landscapes, making it a fascinating spot for geologists and tourists. Number 13. Berlin is the third largest capital in Europe. Berlin isn't just Germany's capital, it's also one of Europe's biggest cities. With a population of about 3.9 million people, Berlin ranks as the third largest capital city in Europe, after Moscow and London. Spanning over 890 square kilometers, Berlin is one of Europe's most sprawling capitals, more than 8 times larger than Paris, which covers just about 105 square kilometers. Number 14. Germany has the world's narrowest street. In the town of Reutlingen, southern Germany, you'll find the world's narrowest street, Spreuerhofstrasse. At its tightest point, the street is just 31 centimeters wide, narrow enough that only one person can squeeze through at a time. This tiny alleyway dates back to the 18th century and has become a quirky tourist attraction, showing how medieval towns adapted their layouts in surprisingly compact ways. And the last one, number 15. Germany's lowest point is man-made. Germany's lowest point isn't a natural valley. It's the Hambach surface mine, an enormous open-pit coal mine in North Rhine-Westphalia. The mine's excavation reaches about 293 meters below sea level, making it the deepest artificial point in the country. I hope you enjoyed the video. If so, give it a thumbs up. This is the very first episode in a brand new series where I explore the most fascinating, weird, and surprising geography facts from every country in the world. But now it's your turn. Which country should I cover next? Drop your suggestions in the comments, and if you know any crazy or interesting facts about that country, I'd love to read them too. Don't forget to subscribe so you won't miss the next episode. We've got a whole world to explore together. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.